Hey, good day. Happy Friday to you. I'm making this video as a follow-up. I made a video like 5 days ago and I shared some information that I was introduced to. I was pretty excited. And in 5 days, it's just been like amazing, amazing. And so I'm going to kind of follow up. And the company I'm talking about is called Onpassive, and it's impressive. They should call it impressive, but it's called Onpassive. And I have been on a whirlwind. I offered this up. Many people responded. I've sent it out to lots of people. I've had several people see the opportunity and decided to jump in. I have several people that are looking at it and making their own decision based on how it feels to them. I have watched endless videos because, well, I'm a student and I like to learn. And so I've been more than impressed. The founder, Ash Mustafa, he is really amazing, totally brilliant. I've watched several videos and interviews and webinars that the founder has produced, and he is really a remarkable man. He has gone, he's an MIT graduate, a Harvard graduate. He's been in the IT industry for decades. He has had many other businesses, startups. He's been very successful. He's invested his time and money in other opportunities to have them crash. But he kept dusting himself off, getting up again, and that's what inspired him to create his own company. You know, he worked in the corporate world. He's worked in private and marketing and business enterprises. And he and his wife, after long discussion, decided they needed to create something new because they lost so much money in prior endeavors. And they said, we got to come up with a better plan, a better idea. And so they have. They have. And they have hired the most brilliant engineers. They've set up brick and mortars. They have the world headquarters is located in Orlando, Florida. They have two other buildings that are fully staffed in India. I can't tell you the names of those cities, but in India they have these locations that are all high tech. I mean, there's just the hub, world hub. They actually it's bigger than like Silicon Valley there. So that's why they chose that, because of the talent pool. And so there's literally hundreds and hundreds of engineers. There's, hundreds and hundreds of employees. And as of this morning, there is I think it was the last time I looked, it was 566,000 founders. And it exponentially grows constantly. You can watch. It's like watching a ticker tape or something. And the numbers just keep growing. So people are seeing this opportunity all over the world. And that's the brilliance of it, is that there is now 200 countries. There's over 100 languages that it's being spoken in and translated to. They intend to set up brick and mortar operative in every country that it's in eventually, in time. And right now, it's still in pre. The pre-launch hasn't even started, but the pre-launch is coming soon. And what happens with the pre-launch is that all the founders will have the opportunity and the benefit of kind of testing all of the product line and see if there's any kind of glitches or anything. We get to participate in valuation of the whole product line. And then once it actually, goes into that's what happens in pre-launch. Now, you can become a founder during pre-launch. Right now, it's $97, 100% money back guaranteed. You can't go wrong. It's a no risk. After the fact, once it launches, you can no longer be a founder. That can't happen. You can become a customer. You can become a reseller. And everybody will make money. It's clear to me. I mean, I've been watching lots of videos, lots of webinars, and I've asked a lot of questions. I've been on a couple of live calls. I've been talking to, my associates and team members, and it's just awesome. It's off the hook. The people I've met, it's crazy. Nathan, I mentioned him in the other video. He was in Hanoi, then he introduced me to Ricardo, who was in Tahitian Noni. We were at same functions. This is crazy. I don't know how to explain how cool this is. And my community has just expanded, huge. And people that are all heart. And the thing I want to mention about the founder, Ash, you can see it in his eyes. You can see it in his energy. This guy comes from love. He's not one of those greedy guys that represent most CEOs. He just is all heart, and he is about spreading the prosperity to everyone. And it's a dynamic setup. I've never seen anything like it, quite frankly. And this comes from a guy who's done multi-level direct sales, network marketing. I've done all the gamuts, okay? So this one is like a total paradigm shift. I've never seen really anything like it. It's remarkable. And even with my video, okay, the video I made 5 days ago, it kind of went virtual. It's just crazy. And, there's original founders and people that came in that have seen the video. It's been kind of being spread around, and, comments, they'd say, oh, we love it, So I just wanted to do a follow-up. This is 5 days later. I've got a team growing, and I just want to really encourage you to open your eyes at least for a minute, open your mind, open your heart, and just allow some of this information to be considered. That's all. Again, as I expressed in the first video, I don't have to enroll. It's not required. I'm already a founder, so I'm secure. But I just want to make sure that everybody I know that possibly I can share this information with, so if they can see it for themselves, for their own benefit, and their own future, and the prosperity for themselves, their family, their friends, while there's still an open window. Because like I said, once they go into pre-launch, you're still going to have the opportunity to be a founder. But once it launches, which is really, I'm guessing, and there is no predictable date, but it's in the near future. I'll say that. And the reason why, because they're in 200 countries. They have a huge legal team. They have to get all the ducks in a row, so to speak. Make sure all the legalese is done correctly, all the applications, because it involves different currencies, different governments. So they're doing all the preliminary work to make sure that there's no glitches. It's really smart business. Because you don't want to open the door and then have all these problems come up on the backside. It's just, that's not prudent. So I appreciate that. That's just something I can understand that. I can totally appreciate it. This is totally on board. One of the most amazing prosperity concepts I've ever seen. So I welcome you. I encourage you. Consider this. Just look. I mean, some people will just assume, oh no, not another one of those. Oh God, here he comes again. What's he trying to sell me now? Well, That was then, this is now. This is really something unique. It's very different. It has just long-term value in my observation, and I just encourage you, for your own good, take a look. Just take a look. There's no harm in looking. If it's not for you, it's not for you. That's totally up to you, not on me. But I'd hate to see you miss this opportunity because you ignored it. You know, when opportunity knocks, are you going to answer it or ignore it? It's up to you. It's always a choice. I just encourage you to answer the call when the door is being knocked upon. This is an amazing opportunity. So with all that being said, always remember, boom, I love you. I'll see you at the top. Have a beautiful, wonderful, marvelous day. Ciao for now.